Okay, nope, you got it. All right. Just so you know, Jen takes care of her mother, and she has been for many years. So.
So I'm getting a couple of different things here for you, Jansfree. I'm getting that you are communicating with your mother um, telepathically in a way that almost like, a mother would with her child. She would know when she needs something or when she's uncomfortable or when they're hungry. There's this unspoken connection, and what they want you to know is this unspoken connection is what continues after. After she crosses. This unspoken connection that you feel and sense with her is going to be even it's almost going to be seamless. Whether obviously you'll notice that she's not here in this world, but the connection that you've developed from being with her all of these years, that when it's her day to cross and her time to guide you and send you blessings, you'll have this unspoken connection, because it is with your spirit and her spirit that most of this work is done. I feel as though that your mother is wanting you to take care of yourself and make sure that you take a break and get relief to come in for yourself. And your mother is saying, have a hired service come in, or have a neighbor come in for a few hours. She wants you to be able to have time to yourself, that you're not tied down. And your mom says, "I'm going to be here. I'm going to be fine." You're just build in some relief for yourself. Um, your mother is eternally grateful, and she's saying that you can maybe feel like a little bit of itchiness on your back, and she says that's where your wings are growing, because you're going to grow your wings from all of this angelic work that you're doing.
Oh,
And
wow.
that's what I got.
That's a beautiful reading, and just what Jan needed to hear, really. Jan, I have one of the things you need to be healed from, you may or may not realize, is that this is a trauma. This is traumatic. This isn't something, first of all, that you're meant to endure alone, and also not meant to do for a long period of time. It's very, very hard. So what they're saying for you is the focus needs to be for you on something else. And I know she tries to volunteer, or she used to volunteer in the animal shelter. But there has to be something else for Jan. It doesn't have to be a career. It could be anything else you want. You don't want to make this a career. That's what I'm feeling, because that's the focus of the healing. Finally, it says to be willing to stand alone. Those who are meant to stand with you will remain. I think you've been alone too long, so you need to call in some of your angels and your guides. But I love what Jean had to say, because yes, I agree. Your mother knows everything you're doing, whether we think so or not. And she says that what you do is abundant. It's clear. You make food, you feed me, you take me for a walk, you change my clothes, you bathe me. Oh my God. Now it's time for someone to pamper Jan. Absolutely. Yep. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anne Swantek, please put in pound, a hashtag, and read, because we're reading today by the
Luck of the draw.
luck of the draw. That's right. So here we go. We're going to draw the next person. Gina M. All right.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. That's
I
awesome.
love all that confetti. It's so fun.
It is fun. It is fun. Yep. All right. You only have to put it in once and you'll be on there. Gina M. I got to find you now. Where's your question? There you go. Oh, no, I just want to find the first one. Hold on. Oh, I didn't see it, Gina. Oh, here it is. So sorry. Got it. All right. A reading for the next 7 days. It's your birthday on Saturday. Happy birthday, my dear. You're celebrating it with a friend. Oh, this is a great time for a reading right around your birthday.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time of year for a birthday as well. And I think our Viviani is her birthday is on the 19th. I don't know. I think it's a little further. But you're right on the cusp. I think you're right on the cusp of Virgo and Libra, is it? Or Virgo and I don't know what the next one is. That's terrible.
No,
but,
it's Libra. It's Libra, but it doesn't start till the 24th. The 23rd is the last day of Virgo.
Oh, okay. Sometimes it's a little around the 20th. Okay. So Gina, I'm getting that if this birthday is going to be a little bit different for you, you're going to have a little more reverence for yourself and a little more honoring. You're going to be taking this with a greater awareness and a purposeful. It's like that you've been on this planet for this many years, and the wisdom that you've developed and cultivated and experienced and acquired, I guess is the word I'm trying to get at. The wisdom you acquired through all of these years are something that you can look back on and be proud of, and be proud of yourself for the growth and the awareness that you've achieved to thus far. I feel as though it's going to be extra special for you. I feel as though you're also going to be having like a synchronicity that's going to be like a surprise. But they want you to know that you deserve it and to expect it. Expect miracles. Expect things to work in your favor, and that you deserve it. It's almost like, how did they know it was my birthday? They were like, we didn't. We just gave you a dessert or whatever it was. It's almost like it happened just because, you know. So I would expect those things. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, that's so awesome, honestly. So I see that you're going out to eat, because look at this fellowship. It's you're probably not going out to a picnic, but maybe you are. But you know, you're ready to go out and have your wonderful time. And it says here, I love this because it's like a positive reinforcement when we get to go out and we get to pick. And sometimes they bring us a cake with a little, or a piece of cake with a little blow out a candle. It's so much fun to do that. It's so much fun. Here it said also that this is your season for protection, that this is an area that's protected. What is it? Give me a minute. And it says, don't dim your light for anybody. Shine on, you crazy diamond. I love that. Happy birthday, Gina. Much, much love to you, my dear. Yeah, there you go.
I'm starting a new journey today. Will I be successful now and in the future? For Kathy Goodwin. Mm-hmm. There you go. Congratulations, Kathy. What a beautiful time to start. Isn't there, it's the full moon eclipse. I think it's the lunar eclipse coming up in 2 more days. I think it's the 17th. Will Kathy be successful on her new journey today? I'm getting a yes. And will Kathy be successful on her new journey in the future? In the future. And that's still unknown. Will Kathy be successful on her new journey through the end of 2024? Yes. Oh, that's very strong. Will Kathy be successful in her new journey through the end of 2026? This is definite yes. Are you starting a YouTube channel or something? There's something you're doing in service of other people, or in benefit other people, or something that you're following your heart, your true desire. It's very has a lot of energy, positive energy around it. So good for you, Kathy. It might be a little bit slow starting, but as you move on, it'll pick up the momentum.
Wow. All right. I'm getting here that you have some kind of a contract you're doing. So this is the healing that you have to do. Whatever the contract is, it's something that you've been meant to do for a long time, but you never got around to it, or you just didn't feel comfortable with it, or whatever it is. I think you probably know. And it says here, your focus was your decision. And look at this. You know you're going to go down. It looks like she's pointing to the right. You're at a fork in a road. You made the decision to turn right, and it's the right decision, I guess, is what it's saying. And then it says, whatever tools, skills, and ability you need to accomplish your life's purpose are now available to you.
Wow.
Isn't that? I got goosebumps. Oh my goodness. That's so wonderful.
Very powerful.
Good luck.
Kathy.
Good luck, Kathy. That's right. By the way, I'd be remiss not to say that if you're not a member of SunPsychic Jean's channel, please go over and like and subscribe to her channel. I think she's probably going to stream it later on her own channel. But yeah, anyway, so let's go back to our giveaway tool. And thank you for putting it in, everybody. Thank you. That was such a spontaneous thing that he did that it just... he hasn't done that. He hasn't done that in years. So thank you, everybody, for sharing it with me. Oops. Did you see who it was? It's Sonia.
Yes, it was Sonia, Heavenly Blessed Honey.
Thank you. All right. The only thing you have to kind of be a master at going from one screen to the next. All right. Oh, we got Kathy. Where's Sonia?
I know. It's StreamYard Gymnastics, Aley.
It is StreamYard Gymnastics. Thank you for the mind. Sonia, I don't see a question from you, my dear. Could you please put your question in? What is it that you want? Oh, did you have a reading? I might have missed it because I did get booted off. So, all right, where are you? No, I don't see you. All right, I know you're here. So just put your question in, honey. Thank you. All right, thank you, Rachel. You're laughing. Does it not matter? We just read on you, and whatever the question is or whatever the answer will come through. All right. All right, Kate. I guess it's either Casey or Cassie Pappas. Thank you. I got it. All right. I'm just going to give you a general reading, Sonia, because we got to move along here. So no offense. All right. Jean, I guess you can just see what Spirit wants to tell her.
Mm-hmm. Will my class be successful is what she wants to know.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I feel as though this is a class you're going to be taking. I feel as though, and correct me if that's not the case, but I think that, when we make a decision whether to take a class or to provide a class, it's a step in the right direction. It's a step outside of our comfort zone. It's a step it's a action step. And they're saying that it is better than doing having inaction. They're saying that the action is okay. She is taking a class. It's exactly what you need at the time that you need it. I feel as though your expectations of success may not be what the outcome is. And what the success is that you're actually stepping outside of your comfort zone, reaching out and trying something new and pursuing an education or a furthering of your skills. And that's where the success lies.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. I remember I'm using these 3-card readings. One's healing, one's focus, and one's empowerment. I don't know if this class, the first one I get is a martyr. And I don't know if, a martyr is somebody that has gone through a lot of suffering, and they're like, oh, well, it's just what I needed to do. You know, I don't see you as that, but there might be somebody in the class that might be like that. And if there is, it's meant to heal the whole community. So we can learn from people that may or may not be aligned with the way that we are and still enjoy our experience. And every experience is a growth experience, whether we like it or not. But it says being responsible with your sexual energy is wise. So I don't know, but you can also, I want you to know that sexual energy comes from the root chakra, which also gives us spiritual energy. And so those of us who may or may not be with a partner or have a partner with a problem or whatever, we can channel all of that sexual energy into our own spiritual energy. It's always available to us. So that's an interesting reading. I would love to hear what happens in this class at this point, because Jean had an interesting reading on it too. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All the best to you, Sonia.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, here we go.
I love seeing everybody's name up there.
It is nice to see it. Yay, Teresa!
Oh, Teresa Ford!
Yay! That's awesome.
And it fakes you out. It like stops at somebody and then it keeps
does.
going.
I've learned the hard way, because I've said, oh, and this person, oops, sorry. No. Yeah. All right. So Teresa really just wants, what do I need to know? And I love that you guys are open. Actually, sometimes we really want to know a specific question, but I really truly believe sometimes it's just better to get it, what I call a blind reading, and you get to hear what you need to know.
So what I'm picking up for you, Teresa, is that you're holding space, and you are holding a vibration and a frequency that is grounding and supportive to others around you. I feel as though, you being here in this community you have an awareness, but I feel as though there are others around you who like just don't have a clue. They're just sort of, going through the motions in the 3D world. But this is something that when the time comes for people to awaken themselves, that you're going to be there holding that energy for them, and they'll be drawn to you and your guidance. And you don't have to hang a shingle and be a psychic, but you will have this awareness of the evolution and the shift and the change that's coming up, and be able to help others when they don't understand what's going on. So I feel like you're a very important liaison, and it's your energetic field, your wisdom, and your groundedness all together.
Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. So these cards are a little like the one with the martyr, and I actually have a card that says addiction. So please take these in your own way and figure out what it means for you. But I get laziness first. And you know what, Teresa? That's self-care. I don't sense that that's like, oh, you're such a lazy person. It's like we need those moments of laziness. And I know you live in a very hot climate, so you probably haven't been able to do a lot of this, but they say balance it with walking or hiking, or even just going somewhere out by the water, the ocean, whatever it is you can do. And it's just showing you that the balance is necessary for all of us, and for you in particular. And it says now that you've incarnated to free yourself from suppression. And so you are part of the community, and we are speaking out now, all of us. And that's why we're all here. We came in to do this work, and they want you to know that that's what you decided as well, because you're such a valuable member of the community. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Nettie, you have to put in #read, and that puts you in the queue, not a number. Okay. I understand why you did that. That's okay. That's all right. It just makes sense to, all right. right, so here we go. Here we go, and we're going to be drawing again.
This is fun, Aley.
Oh, I'm glad.
I like, this is a lot of fun.
I
Look,
think so.
I like seeing all the icons too, and the little angels. And oh, Emmy J.
Emmy J. There you go, Emmy J. Yeah, and you were one of the first people to do it right. So you and a few Kim, but all right, Emmy J. You want a galactic reading, not a Gaelic reading. Okay. Thank you so much.
So, Emmy J, I feel as though you are in communication with your star family, is what they want me to call them, and that they are guiding you, and that you're sort of like the representation of them here in this world, and that they're very grateful to you for taking on this courageous assignment to be here in this incarnation on this earth during this time. And there's many other star families that are also represented here, and you're just one of many. Not one of many from this particular, I don't know if it's Palladians or who it is, but not just this particular race, but other races also have their representation here in this incarnation on this planet. And you're here to communicate the frequencies as well as the messages and the downloads. And sometimes these are just light codes. Sometimes these are just connections and information. It's almost like you're like a I don't know what that would be like they pick up messages from you depending on your frequency, as well as they send you messages from their frequency. So it's not always words. A lot of times it's energy, light codes, and frequency. And you're giving them as much information as they are giving you. It's a team effort. And there's a lot of others that are there supporting you as well.
Wow. How cool is that? So I have, interesting. So you came down here, Emmy J, and your healing is needing to be done, and the galactics are telling you with family patterns. When I get this, of course, remember, it's not just your family of origin, it's your community family, it's your family of galactics. And they're saying, make sure that you come down. When you came down here, you wanted to make sure that you set boundaries. You know, for instance, if the galactics wanted to come and tap you on the shoulder at 1 a.m. and you're sleeping, you need a boundary setting between yourself and the galactics. So whoever or whatever, boundary setting is important, because you are here and have the freedom to choose always. I always say to people, when Keith's kids tend to call sometimes at different times of the day and I don't answer because it's not my time of the day, I say, I have my phone for me. I pay for it and I use it when I need it and I answer it when I want to. So there's your idea of what freedom could be. It says, have compassion toward others who may see the world through a different lens of experience. And I'm sure you do, Emmy J. But seeing it through the lens of a galactic is going to be a totally different experience than it would be down here. But at the same time, we are all connected. So we do have that. We do have that influence us.
Yeah. And if you're not writing down either paragraphs or journals, write down what your thoughts are, what your feelings are, because it's important to record this time. And they want to know how it was done by your journaling. And it can just be a journal. It doesn't have to be a book or anything.
Perfect.
For you,
I always recommend that. That's wonderful. And by the way, everybody, some of you have come in late. We are using the giveaway tool to determine randomly who gets read. And in order to be read, you can put a question in, that's fine, but you also have to put #read to be put in the queue. just so you know. And this is something that I'm going to use quite a bit. So you might want to learn how to do it. Yeah, because I think it's fair. It's like the universe deciding. Huh? See, we thought at first it was Deirdre, didn't we? But it wasn't. It's Nettie. All right, and that's okay. That's a-okay. All right, so I got to find Nettie. I hope you're here. Please let us know. Make sure you're
Yeah,
here.
she's here.
She is here.
Yeah.
She just wants a general reading. Okay.
I see her at 10:39.
All right.
Good, Emmy J. She says she's keeping track. You're welcome.
Good
yeah,
girl.
That's good. Yeah.
And happy birthday, Karen Trout. I hope we can get to read you, but anyway, I just want to say that anyway. Yeah. Cool, Kim. Wow.
So, Nettie, I feel like you have had spiritual signs, synchronicities, and knowings for quite some time now. But and you've always been you kind of feel or sense things, and you might even like have this knowing from time to time. But this is everybody who is incarnated here in this earth at this time. Well, not everybody, but all of us here in this community, we all have some set of psychic skills and sixth sense type of skills and awareness. And this is part of the awakening, the awareness of something other than our own existence. You know, the ego wants to put us like this, and it's only us as a human. But once you take these off and you're aware that, oh, wait, I'm here as an incarnation, and there's a soul, there's a divine spark inside of me, and I'm able to connect with a different world other than this world right here. And this is an awareness that is building within you, Nettie. I feel like you already know this. You already have had occurrences, and it's like there's, I don't even need to convince you. There's no convincing necessary. You're like, yep, that's, and I feel like you've had like some even I don't know what like souls. I don't not hauntings, but you've actually seen apparitions. I feel that you've had more visions in this world, or things move around. Like you've had that type of experience, and they just want you to know that this is all part of the awakening, and they want you to know that it's really important for you to try and manage the fear level, and try and change that fear into curiosity, because watching TV and watching movies and listening to other people say, oh, you know, it's not the less fear the better, and they want you to let go of that fear, let go of that uncertainty, and just protect yourself, and believe that this is all part of the awakening, that we're all protected and we all have this divine spark inside of us. So that's what they want to tell you. I could go on and on there, Nettie. There's a lot there.
Wow, there is a lot there. So, Nettie, I don't think I've ever read for you before, and I'm really happy you're here and you're being read with Jean too. So you're very new to me in the chat. But the first card I got, and all the cards I pulled were quite interesting. And so I'm going to say that I'm reading the energy more of what's around you. Okay. The first thing I get is anger. And this actually looks like Elon Musk of all things. But I know that I can be triggered very easily to get angry about things that I don't understand why they are the way they are. Let's put it that way. Or that things aren't working out, or that the way that the climate of the bigger community is not being open enough to see things that I would like to think they should see. But again, that's my ego in a way. Okay, so it's allowing your ego to say, I know better. I know better than someone else. And it says you've had an abundance of it, and we all have. So I think we're ready for joy and happiness and love more than anything. And so they're saying you can contain this. You can, but there are times. So pick your battles, because we all have a right to be angry about things. I was always told as a child from my mother, don't be angry. You can't be angry. Well, that's not possible either. So anger is okay. So I love this. And it says, there is a solution to every problem. Go within to find it. I think the cards always speak so well. So yeah. Thank you, my dear.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nettie.
Yes, Nettie. And you know that we may not get a reading, but we get what we needed to hear. So that could happen too. All right, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Should have a little music, right?
To wait for the
Liz Reeves. Yay. All right.
When the confetti comes, you know that's the one.
That's you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So let's see if I can find Liz's question here.
I like that puppy. I like that puppy a lot.
I know. It's so cute. It is adorable. Oh my God. Is it a spaniel, Liz? It's adorable. Yeah.
Looks like a hound.
Or a cocker spaniel. I was thinking it was a cocker spaniel, but it might be a hound. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A hound dog.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Thanks, Nettie. Much love.
Liz, you're going to be busy in this next month. There's going to be a lot to do. And I feel as though there's personal, I don't know if you have to get your car inspected, or if you have to renew your insurance, or you have to get a new inspection or a card, or there's something that's more tangible, more even your registration for voting or something. There's something that is like form oriented that you're going to need to make sure that you're up to date on. I don't know if it's something that you weren't expecting, or if you know that you're expecting it. But I just want you, I'm just feeling that this is going to be a busy time for you. I'm not sure. You could be even like switching banks or something. But I feel like this is going to be coming up for you in the next month, and you're going to be busy. So make sure you double check things and go through the mail, and make sure you're looking at all the envelopes and don't just pile them somewhere. I feel like there's some sort of an important information coming through for you. And that's unusual. I usually never get that.
Yeah, something shifting. Woohoo! We're always, if we're open, we're always learning. All right, so Liz, not sure if it's your parents, may not be here, might be that you are a parent, some kind of an issue with the parent and child relationship, and it's saying that's the healing that needs to be done. And this is very interesting to me. It says to study, and I'm going to say it could be that they want you to read a book of how to deal with this issue with a parent or with a child. It could be something like that, or just watch them and study how they are. I think that as we get older, we can see that there are people that step into either like dementia, or they may even be walking differently, or there's something that you, so look at it, and just look at it and take a step back. It says nourishing your body with the right foods is healthy, but not if you deprive yourself from enjoyment. So balance again, balance, eat those good foods, but eat that chocolate cake too. It's important. Yeah. Hello, Karen Robinson. Nice to see you, my dear. All right. And we go back to the giveaway tool. Boop, 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 boop.
I like that we get to see your background too.
I know. That's true. It's closer for us to see it, isn't it? Yeah. Just visiting. Okay. There you go. And I know she just wanted a basic reading too, in a way, I think. I'm looking though. All right. Just visiting. I don't see it, but you just said reading. So I guess you'll just take what you.
Yeah, today could be the day for general readings. I think it's.
I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah. And
Mhm.
that's what Spirit wants us to do. So there we go.
Okay, relationship with Sun.
Okay. Thank you, hon.
So they want you to ask the angels for assistance, just visiting. They want you to ask your angels for assistance. And the assistance is to take care of the imbalance, to take care of the interruption, to take care of the communication. It's something, and I'm saying this because I feel like it's out of your hands. I feel like it's something that is. I feel like it's something that this too shall pass. I feel like there's something that he may need to go through in order to learn something on the other side. But pining and woeing, like woe is me, is not empowering you, and it's almost like repelling. So they want you to say, I trust my angels. I trust that at the outcome will be the most benevolent outcome will occur. And I hand this over to my angels. And you have this this knowing or this energy about you that you'll be okay no matter what, and that that you trust the angels to take care of the situation. And I feel like when you have this type of energy, it allows the what is meant to transpire. And when you have a resistance or a too close of a grip on things, your angels and his guides don't have as much freedom or free will to allow intervention or guidance to come in. So they want you to trust the angels, let go of the outcome, and just pray for the most benevolent outcome. And we all know that it's the most important thing in your whole entire life. You couldn't possibly, but they're saying it's not letting go of him. It's not letting go of his love. It's letting go of having control over this situation and knowing that the most benevolent outcome will occur. And that's all we can do, and to let it go. So that's what I feel.
Wow. Oh, wow. So I just, when that question came up and then I pulled the cards, first thing is I have a son that will be 40 on October 1st. And I love him dearly. He's my baby. And he had a tattoo put on his chest when he was younger, which was his decision and everything. But it would be hidden. Let's put it that way. Well, now he's getting them all over his legs and arms. And it's just something, people, if you want a tattoo, that's your business. But I don't like them. And he feels weird about it because he knows I don't like them. But I have accepted that that's what he wants to do now. And it's his choice. He's 40 years old. But it doesn't mean I have to like it. I just don't like it. It looks ugly. But it's okay. So that's kind of what I got here, because I got body. And this person has a tattoo, and that's what brought it up. So I don't know if it's some decision he's making with his body, or something that maybe he's not eating right, or I don't know. But the next thing it comes up, it's his decision. And he feels it's a right decision. And of course, what do you give children but roots and wings? You have to let them go to make and they have to fall sometimes. And it's a big act of bravery for you to step back and say, I got, like Jean said, most beneficial outcome. And so I get here to truly honor the source of your being, live from the flow of your heart. And I think you are just visiting, but you're also a mom. So I totally get it. Yeah. Much love to you. Much love. And again, people, if you want a tattoo, I still love you. All right. No judgment. No judgment. All right. There we go. Woohoo! Tea garden chicken. There we go. All right. Let's get back over here. Shut that one down. Tea garden chicken, where are you? Let's see. I hope you're here.
He needs your trust just visiting. Trust him. Trust him. He'll find his way.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Everybody does want a general reading. Good for you, Tea Garden Chicken. Wow.
I know. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. And Jean, you're bringing in so many wonderful messages for so many different things. No, you are. It's something different. I like it. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. I like to do energy readings like this. I do. I like it. It's like a blank slate.
Yep.
So, Tea Garden Chicken, I get that you're sweet as pie. I get that you are lovely. You are very well loved. You may not have as much family around you as you might like, but when they are around you, you are very much held in high regard and honored and respected. I feel like you've earned this respect. You're very intelligent, and that you have. I feel like you like crossword puzzles, and you always keep your mind. You always want to know and try and figure out puzzles, try and figure out things. You want to keep that mind working, and you really like to do these types of things and keep yourself busy. And you may have also like to do solitaire. You know how people were just insatiable about solitaire, just constantly, because it's really working both sides of the brain. The numbers is one side, the colors are another side, and you'd be really good at tarot cards if you haven't already tried them. But you really love to work your mind, your brain, your skills, your detective skills, your inquisitive skills. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know, those kind of skills. You and this is something that I think it runs in your family as well. I don't know if you've had a father that was very much into this crossword or set sort of an example for you. But this is serving you on more levels than you know. It's almost like your soul is always needs that exercise, always needs that insatiable information. I don't know how to describe it. But they want you to know that you are respected, you are loved, you are revered, even if somebody doesn't come around and tell you this each and every day. I feel like you do have family and friends that do love you, but they're just not around each and every day. And I think that it's beautiful that you're here with us and that we are your surrogate family or community, and that you find yourself really getting to know others and really sharing a little bit more of yourself with us. But it's really nice to get to know you there, Tea Garden Chicken.
It is. So, Tea Garden Chicken, you have to use your voice. Maybe you haven't been using it. And I don't mean you have to sing. You can sing if you want. But, you know, and where with your family. So there's something you need to say, something you're not saying. Maybe you aren't even communicating with some members of the family, because that can happen as well. But they say you have a voice in everything, but particularly with your family. So make sure you recognize that. And don't underestimate your ability to solve this problem. I don't know if this resonates, or it could be something that's coming up or that you'll notice. But anyway, you can solve it. You can solve the problem. Yeah. Wow. Really nice. Jean, it's we're at the top of the hour. Do you have another show you need to go to?
I do have a show coming up in about 30 minutes that I need to be at in 15. So
okay. So
yeah.
Maybe we'll read one more, and then if Jean wants to go, I'll read a few more if you people want to stay. But it's up to you. Okay.
Yeah.
That way, Jean, you have enough time between shows.
Yeah, I'm going to be on with Ginger Faye. We're going to do the Ascended Master readings at 2:30 Eastern, I guess it's 11:30 Pacific.
11:30 Pacific. All right. So this will be the last one that Jean can do. So she can go to the bathroom before her next show. Go get a drink, whatever. All right. Casey. All right, Casey. Another new person, and that I haven't read for, and I don't think you have either. So that's wonderful. I see her message here. Your husband applied for a new position with a different company. Will he get an interview and offer the job? His current company isn't offering him growth, and he feels stuck. I think that's the entire, that's the entire one. Thank you, Casey.
So, Casey, I have a suggestion for your husband to maybe, because words are really powerful, and try and maybe reframe what he's feeling, and not, instead of using the word stuck, say, I feel like it's time for me to go, or it's time for me to change. I feel like a change is coming. And because you don't want to, have that energy on him. Because when you feel that there's a change, it means there's opportunity. And the other way, it's not. But he has his own choices, and I think this is it's a wonderful thing that he's applied for a new position with a different company. So, and this is, it is a third party reading, but we'll see what happens, because it does affect you and the family.
Thanks, Kathy. I'm sorry we didn't get to you. Yeah, thank you.
I'm just asking, will Casey's husband get an interview with this new company that he just applied for? This application that he just applied for, will he get an interview? I feel like yes. I would have liked to have seen it stronger. And will he be offered the position from this interview? I don't get. Now, will he get a second interview, or an interview with a second job? Yes. Will he be offered a new position at this second job? No. It's going to take him a couple of rounds. Tell him to keep sending out those resumes. It's almost like playing the numbers, like 3 out of 5 will get read, and 1 out of 5 he'll get the interview, that kind of thing. It's all about numbers, and it's very, he might want to look up I don't know who it is on YouTube, that the way to write your resume so that it hits all the words, the buzzwords, or the words that match the job description. But there's a way that you can add those words in the job description to your resume, so that your resume is sort of reviewed first. But I do see him moving, and I do see him being successful. I do see him being extremely valued where he wasn't here in this job. And it's the one that he doesn't get wasn't right for him. If he doesn't get it, it wasn't suitable for him. The one that he does get is suitable. That's what I told him. There's time for a change. Look outside of the current company. Yeah.
That's awesome. And Casey found us through the psychathon that we were on. So thank you. There's going to be another one at the end of the month, everybody. Just so you know, we'll let you know more when we know more. All right. So what I got for you, Casey, or for your husband, is he's at the outset. He's beginning the journey. I love this. So as you can see, everybody's piled in. He's trying to take care of the family, and that's going. And he's trying to also sort of renew his spirit, and there you are worried about him in the background, but he's trying to renew his energy around working at a place he wants to work, and doing what he wants to do. And this, so he's taking a break, but he's filling his hat. I'm getting that they were harassing him at this other job. And so if they were, he needs out of there. Nobody needs that. Let me see. I pull one more here. Again, I get water. So this is going to be a very cleansing experience for him. And it says, shine the light from within you to the surface to shine. Bring the light. I'm sorry. Bring the light from within you to the surface to shine. Have him be really, really happy with whatever outcome he gets, because spirit wants him to go through this experience. And if he doesn't get it, he'll get something. He will. He just needs to keep persevering. So I think it looks pretty positive. And, you know, you're standing there saying, honey, you okay down there? You know, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So everybody, Jean has another show coming up. I'll stay for a couple more readings, but you have a wonderful show, Jean, and I'll see you in October because you've got things going on until sometime in October.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I do. I do. But
So,
that's good. So
yeah, it is good for you. Yeah. Thank you, Jean.
All right.
Take
Thank
care,
you,
honey.
everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah.